Hey everybody, and welcome back to Betty and Leon. I'm Grant, you know me. Rob's behind the camera. And we stand here dejected, guys.
Emotional, damn it!
This motor was meant to be in Betty, the race car, and we were meant to have used it in the last weekend, but we just ran out of time. We ran out of time to do things properly. There's a lot of new parts going on this engine, like pulleys and flywheels and other little bits and pieces that we've been working on, and it just didn't pan out the way we wanted. So I hope you enjoy this video. We had fun at the Triple T day. We won the round for the Super Sprints, which was pretty awesome. And we were doing some tyre testing as well with some Nankang AR1s, which are a cheap tyre compared to the Kumo, which we love to run. But I mean, I think they will be good long term. We just got to do a bit more testing. So we hope you enjoy this one. And the next video after this one will be us back working on this engine and getting it to the dyno, because I'm dying to see it. Thanks for watching. What you writing there, Roberto? If you ain't sending, you're only pretending. There's a shirt for that. 10,500, because that's where we live. Where'd you get it, Roberto?
BettyandLeon.com.
Woo! Sadly for us, when I was putting this video together, I realized that we'd lost all of the sort of footage that was in between each of the sessions. So that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm just going to do it retrospectively. So that was practice one. Went pretty good. We were just bedding tyres in. We were just having a bit of fun with the Escort, you know, chasing him down and having a bit of a run with him. We weren't pushing too hard. We'd only just put a little bit of pressure on the tyres, and we were just sort of bringing them slowly up to speed, which is what you got to do to make them last a long time. So that was practice one. In the second session you're about to see, we were starting to bring the tyres in a bit more now. So we started to pressure them around basically where we normally would with the Kumo, and just to see how the car reacted, what it felt like, you know, under brakes, obviously through the high speed stuff, and just started leaning on it a little bit more. but keeping in mind that we don't want to lock tyres, nor have it understeering or doing things like that would damage the tyre surface. So it was a bit of fun, this one. We got to chase down a few cars and have a bit of fun with some different machinery, which is always nice. So let's go take a look at that, and then we'll jump onto the passenger rides, which was awesome. This next session was a passenger ride session, so we were allowed 2 of those. We took my mate Carl, legend, shout out, and Rob, obviously, for a spin around Morgan Park, which we'd never been allowed to do before. So that was something that was awesome. You might see our other video. There's one with at Ipswich Raceway, which we did last year, I think it was. So this time it was Morgan Park. Got to take 2 mates for a spin. And I'm going to put it out there. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I know it doesn't seem like much, but if we can, I'll make sure that we can take someone else, randomly picked from 1,000 subscribers, for a spin in the car, like you just saw there. So, tell everybody, tell all your friends. See if we can get there, and then we'll pick someone out. going into this session, it was the fastest lap of the weekend. It was a 28.9. As you'll see flash up on the screen just now, you know, it's a fair way away from our fastest lap in either of the cars on a Kumo. So we've learned a lot this weekend. We've played around the pressures quite a lot. We didn't change car setup at all. We left all the alignment settings the same. And I think that's the way we should do setup. You know, we just want to play the pressures. We want to see what they do. So that's why we did it that way. Going forward, I think we've got a lot to play with, and I think we can get that lap time down. I think we'd see a 27 out of an AR1, which would actually be pretty phenomenal. But also playing with these tyres has made me realise that I've got a lot of other things to try with the Kumos. So if we ever get some new ones in the country, that will also be a direction we can take going forward. So, you know, all in all, it was a pretty good weekend. We won. You know, we won our category. We were racing against another car that wasn't in our category, that was also in the group, which was a LXSS hatch with the LS1 in it. It was cammed, had massive tyres and brakes, pretty much a TCM car, which, you know, he pipped us on lap time, but, you know, he's got twice the horsepower, twice the amount of brakes, and twice the amount of tyre under it. So not too unhappy with that, but we won our category. So overall for the group and touring cars. So yeah, not mad at all. And it was all in all a pretty good weekend. Thanks for watching as always. And we will catch you on the next one where we're back doing engines. Finally, let's get it done.